Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Trojan Trench for the JV contest between the Winamac Warriors and your Triton Trojans. Let's meet our starters. First for the visitors, the Winamac Warriors. Number 1, Sean Stark. Number 4, Cannon Hoover. Number 22, Hutch Martin. Number 23, Hunter Haschel. And number 32, Evan Burgess. Warriors are coached by Matt Swartzel. And now let's meet your Triton Trojans. Number 3, Blaze Hensley. Number 10, Jamison Swanson. Number 12, Levi McFarland. Number 14, Colton Large. And number 42, Max Johnson. JV's coached by Caleb Ochin. Let's have a great contest. Our officials for tonight's contest are David Barnes and Gregory Weiss. Fouls on number 1, Sean Stark. Jameson Swanson to the line, shooting 2. Hensley for 3. Hensley, steal and basket. Max Johnson. Stealing back basket. Warriors number 2, Luke Clemens. Fouls on number 2, Luke Clemens. Blaze Hensley at the line, shooting 2. Jamison Swanson for 3. Cannon Hoover for 3. Swanson, assisted by Hensley. In for the Warriors, Colton Large for the Trojans. Luke Clemens for 3. Jaden Arnett for 3. Jamison Swanson. Martin. Jamison Swanson for 3. At the half here of the Giants, Triton Trojans 45, Winamac Warriors 13.
Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Some see a volleyball match. We see a student athlete learning how to be poised under pressure. Some see a high school football stadium. We see the one place where the whole community comes together. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Hensley. Hensley, steal and basket. Max. Levi McFarland. Jaden. Blaze. Checking in for the Trojans, number 22, Jaden Arnett. Sean Stark. Johnson. Timeout, Trojans, 30-second timeout. Fouls on number 4, Cannon Hoover. McFarland to the line, shooting 2. Checking in for the Warriors, number 40, Jonathan Kletz. Hensley in for the Trojans. Jaden Arnett for 3. Evan Burgess. Blaze Hensley for 3. After 3 here in the trench, Triton Trojans 57, Winamac Warriors 19. Checking in for the Warriors, number 13, Cameron Braun, and number 2, Luke Clemens. Jamison Swanson for 3. Fouls on number 22, Jaden Arnett. Sean Stark to the line, shooting 2. McFarland. Fouls on number 12, Levi McFarland. Max Johnson in for the Trojans. Number 23, Hunter Haschel in for the Warriors. Jamison Swanson for 3. Jamison Swanson. Luke Clemens. Fouls on Max Johnson. Hunter Haschel to the line, shooting 2. Levi McFarland in for the Trojans. Checking in for the Warriors, number 40, Jonathan Kletz. Hensley. Cameron Braun, basket's good. Foul call is on March. Your final here at the Trench, Triton Trojans 72, Winamac Warriors 25.
Some see a student athlete working on his shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success in life. Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Some see a wrestling match. We see a 6-minute lesson in grit. Some see a coach sending a runner home. We see a mentor guiding a student athlete into the future. Some see a volleyball match. We see a student athlete learning how to be poised under pressure. Some see a high school football stadium. We see the one place where the whole community comes together. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
It's time for the Commissioner's Corner, an exclusive weekly conversation about Indiana high school sports with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. Now for an up-to-the-minute report about what's happening in the constantly changing world of high school sports, here's Coach Bob Lovell with Commissioner Paul Neidig.
Welcome back, everyone, to another conversation with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. And Commissioner, we're creeping up on holiday time. Exciting time to be a part of the association, but more than anything, we want to give thanks to everyone all those stations that bring you the show every week, and everyone who makes this all possible. Eddie Garrison, everyone else with Radio 1 that makes this happen, and to you, to your staff, and everybody involved. And we can never thank enough what the individual athletic directors, coaches, administrators, principals, superintendents, everyone down, fans, everybody involved who make high school sports an enormously important part of the fabric of life in Indiana.
That's exactly right, Coach. And, first of all, thanks to everybody that you just mentioned, because this is, in sport, we learn to celebrate as a team. In Indiana, it's certainly a team when it comes to the protection and the support and the development of high school athletics in the state. And so, but what I'm so proud about, too, is, people – They don't just go to work. they learn. They go out and try to figure out how to do things better. And I'm actually spending some time with the athletic directors from around the country. But I spent a day recently with my counterparts in the Midwest, the executive directors and commissioners of states that go from the Dakotas up through the Great Lakes and over to Ohio, and we spend an entire day just talking about education-based athletics and what's working well in their states, and we talk about what's working well in Indiana, and we learn from each other as you do in a team setting. And then we have, I think, 75 athletic directors down here in Austin, Texas, learning how to get better at their craft. And a lot of people think ADs just go to games, and just show up. And I know you were one too, Coach.
Right.
Because the only time they ever see an athletic director is at an event, but they don't see him at the school on a daily basis and bus duty and all the things that they try to do to provide a quality experience for children in this state. And so, and I think Indiana has the largest contingent of athletic directors here at this conference. And again, it's about getting better.
Well, I'm not surprised to hear that we have the largest number because, we're pretty provincial in the state of Indiana. We truly believe that we do things a lot better than everyone else. But we've learned a lot of important lessons from our colleagues. And I think one of the things that people don't understand is that this is a labor of love. If you started to pay coaches and administrators and athletics in our high schools on an hourly basis, they wouldn't be. You'd be stunned the amount of hours that they put in. I mean, it is a labor-intensive occupation, and seldom do they get the recognition that they so richly deserve.
No, that's exactly right. And for somebody to be successful out there, there has to be a family commitment. It's just not the athletic director wears a male or a female athletic director. It's their spouse. It's their children. It's their grandparents. There's a lot of places we go that their entire family is helping running an athletic event for their kids and,
right.
Or for the kids of that school. And that's what makes this special. But sometimes, Coach, and this is one thing that makes it tough, it also comes because they put themselves in the eye of the public, what I would call an unfair criticism of time of people who really don't know what they do and how much passion they do it with. And so those are the tough parts of this job, but we have phenomenal people in this state doing this work.
Commissioner, I echo your sentiments wholeheartedly. I wish you and the Neidig family a very Merry Christmas and wish the same for your staff and everybody involved in high school athletics in our state at whatever level, whatever capacity. Enjoy the holidays. Please be safe. And when you get a chance, get out there and support the student athletes in your community. Commissioner Neidig, have a great holiday.
You too, Coach. Have a great holiday with your family.
Thanks for listening to The Commissioner's Corner with IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig and Coach Bob Lovell. And thank you for your continued support of the high schools in your community.
All right, welcome everyone here to this Friday night edition of Triton Trojans basketball, here live from the terrace of the Trojan Trench. I'm Andy O'Hara. With me here tonight, Quentin Ames and Kenny Barnhart, the Hall of Famer O'Reilly. We've got Travis, Caden, and Silas, and Chris running all our cameras and social media for us here tonight as Triton welcomes in Hoosier North Athletic Conference opponent, the Winamac Warriors. They come in 4-2 on the year. Mike Springer in his second year, 16 wins to his credit, 127 in his illustrious 13-year career. And, of course, Triton 5-1 on the year, 2-0. Both teams are both 2-0 in conference play. Jason Gross, 328 wins in his 20th season. Here is Triton's head coach. Huey, look down the stats. There's a lot of things that Triton needs to be prepared for tonight. There's a lot of length with this Winamac team. This is a group that really does a nice job distributing the basketball, but they're very good on defense, long, lanky, can run the floor well, and everything kind of goes through Malco and Hines.
Well, kind of like you were talking about, this team, they want to get out and they want to go. And, we saw that with Bethany Christian. And, the Trojans, they went over there, they did their thing, and, they handled business. But that was a close game. And there were times where it looked like Bethany Christian could have just pulled away, but Triton kind of stuck it together with the defense, and that's what they're going to need to do tonight.
And Triton, we've seen this group really kind of grow offensively. At times when things kind of break down, they show their maturity and why this team is you look down the list there, you've got 6 seniors that play out there on the floor, and a lot of juniors who've seen a lot of varsity time, and that right there really comes to fruition with how this group can really handle when things break down.
Oh, it's super nice when it's not just your seniors, that are out there that could be leaders on the floor. It's nice when you can look into the bench and then you can get that reassurance, because even a leader is going to need somebody to help lead him sometimes. When Dante gets tired, who's going to be out there on the floor? Who's going to be the floor general? He can't do it all by himself. And the Trojans, they have a really good team this year that everybody knows when they need to step up and they know what they need to do.
And, Kenny, that comes down to this JV group when these two teams practice against each other here every during the week. I mean, that you saw last night, or tonight again, where the JV team put up 70 points yet again, another win. That iron sharpens iron. That's really making this varsity team better.
Yeah, because when you have that run and gun like that JV team is, and just that athleticism, that just keeps pushing that varsity team. Hey, these guys are coming up. They want some varsity time, so we got to do better to keep the spot on that varsity roster. And
Triton, even though undersized Q on the rebound totals, this is a group that's still rebounding the ball pretty well. If you go off of their totals, a group that's rebounding with they're actually out rebounding their opponents 278 to 219. That's points. Look, wrong one. They're getting out rebounded 164 to 147. This group here pretty good with what they're able to do, but yet tonight you've got to be physical inside the post.
And they're going to need to step up in a big way. This team, they're big, and I think they're going to be a lot more physical than Bethany Christian. Bethany Christian had the height and they had the speed, but, this is a conference game, and when it comes to conference, everybody seems to just, play just a little bit better. Everybody, shots start to fall a little bit faster and easier than normally.
In Triton, there's a lot of pressures on this group tonight. Last year conference champs, Winamac. Last year with this two teams, Triton beat them 41-34 at their place. Winamac's got a good coach. They've got a good system. And those 3 guys, you look at the top of that lineup there with Malco, Hines, and Potoff, those 3 players do a lot of things really well. And if they get on fire, Winamac could really do some damage tonight.
And Triton, we cannot have another quarter where – well, how many points did we score against Bethany Christian? Wasn't it almost like 7? It was a pretty slow start to that game. And Triton, this whole year, they've had a slow start in that first, and you can't afford that tonight.
In Triton, if I'm looking at the numbers here, have only trailed in the first quarter 3 times this year, from what I can tell. But in that second quarter, this team really picks it up with those 12 points that they average a quarter. But yet they're allowing 12 points a quarter as well. But for this team, it's going to get better from here on out. Yeah, you know what? Some of those teams you've played, maybe you outmatched just a little bit. Yeah, maybe they got some time to grow. This group here, you want to threaten and see where you can gauge yourself and how you work towards postseason basketball. It starts now.
And if I remember right, isn't the traveling trophy
in the
possession of the Trojans tonight?
Yeah, in the possession of the Trojans. So there's a lot on the line here tonight. Yes, it's early. Yes, it's early conference play. Season's not done here. It don't get really started until 2025. But yet tonight, it's going to come down to how bad do you want it and what team can really limit those turnovers and play some pretty good basketball.
It's a long season, and conference is even longer. So this is gonna help push out. If you can get another win here tonight, it's gonna really change the trajectory of the season.
All right, we're about 14 seconds away. We'll have the national anthem sang by Miss Bulis down there. She gets settled in, and then after that, with starting lineups, and we'll be back right here on the Triton Trojan Sports Network.
Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Trojan Trench for tonight's contest between the Winamac Warriors and your Triton Trojans. On behalf of the Triton community and the entire staff and student body of the Triton Junior Senior High School, we welcome Winamac as our guest at tonight's contest. We ask that all fans and players demonstrate an attitude of respect and good sportsmanship throughout today's contest. Your cooperation and positive support are greatly appreciated. Tonight, we pause to honor the memory of Mike Byron. Mike Byron passed away recently. He was one of Triton's longest-serving athletic directors. Through his leadership and vision, he elevated our school's athletic program, setting new standards for excellence and fostering a culture of pride and achievement. His vision established lasting traditions that continue to inspire school pride, from the Athletic Wall of Fame to the iconic Trojan mural right here in the Trojan Trench. Please join us in a moment of silence as we reflect on his lasting impact and the traditions he helped build. Thank you. Now will you please rise if you haven't already, and gentlemen, kindly remove your hats as Triton sophomore Jillian Bulis sings our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Jillian. Now let's meet the starters. First for the visitors, the Winamac Warriors. Number 0, Jabin Hines. Number 2, Will Malco. Number 4, Brendan Hines. Number 5, Justin Popoff. Number 20, Ethan Burgess. The Warriors are coached by Mike Springer. And now get on your feet. Cheer on your Triton Trojans. At guard, number 4, Landon Patrick. At guard, number 5, Dante Workman. At guard, number 10, Julian Swanson. At guard, number 20, Gage Riffle. And at forward, number 33, Tanner Witt Hoyo. Triton Trojans varsity coach is Jason Groves. The officials for tonight's contest are Aaron Walters, Brian Barker and Eric Ellenberger. Let's have a great contest.
All right, starting lineups out there for both sides. Energy's a little bit different here tonight. There's some friendly conversations going amongst several of the fans here tonight, whether you're for Notre Dame or Indiana. Of course, that game after this one. But also, if you're rooting for Triton or Winamac, the energy is high for this ball game we're going to have here in the trench. Malco and Workman at the tip, and Winamac will control it. The Warriors start with the basketball. Hines with it. Brendan waits. Waiting there for Burgess. Hands it off to Hines. Goes to Burgess, lost it through his hands, and the Warriors turn it over in their first possession.
Just a little bit of jitters. Gonna have to get it out. Looking forward to that Christmas break.
Hey, the energy's good in here tonight. I like this.
Got those young Trojans over there watching.
Swanson on the left wing. Goes to Workman inside the top of the key. Lost the basketball. Regains control. Good defense by Malco. Swanson had a big game against Bethany Christian. Leaves it for Patrick. Gets it right back. Three-pointer from the wing. It's up. Can't get down to drop in. Rebound there belongs to the Warriors. Hines up to Potoff up on the far side. Gives it to Brendan. Now to Malco. Jabin with the basketball here on the right wing. Up on top to Malco. He'll try the dribble drive on the way through. Goes up, elevates, and can't drop it in. Potoff's put back, no good. Gets the rebound. He retreats back and landed. Patrick takes it right away. Patrick leaves it for Swanson on the right wing. Across the way to Riffle. He'll try a three on the way. Can't drop it in and out. Woodhoyle trying to track it down. Malco's got the long rebound.
Here he comes. Coming back up.
Through the legs of Burgess. He can't control. Trying to takes back over. Patrick now setting it up. Hands it off to Swanson. Goes to Riffle. Doyle comes to the ball at the top in the high post. Now he'll drive from the elbow. Elevates. Bank is open. And Triton strikes first.
Like seeing that. He had a little slow of a start against Bethany Christian, so him to get out there and get up on the board first is going to be huge.
Yeah, he was just getting beat up so much up there. Bethany just couldn't gain points to drop.
But he did a great job of containing his man.
Yeah, he had a big assignment there on
he did.
Tuesday night. Potoff tries to use the contact. Can't get that one to drop in. Triton with another rebound.
They just got to look to push.
That's what Landon Patrick does just there, and he gets fouled hard by Brendan Hines.
So that'll be his first foul of the game.
Patrick settles in, triggers the inbound. Scanning, waiting patiently, running out of time, gonna have to get rid of it. Leaves it for Swanson. And Julian sets it up.
They're in a zone. Trojans doing a good job recognizing that they're in a zone. Now they're going to run their first zone set.
Workman now goes down to Whithoyo. Bank is open. The assist to Dante Workman.
Got to love the patience and screening that bottom guy. Got to choose who do you want to stop. You want to stop Gage Riffle from shooting the wide open three, or Tanner getting the easy bucket down low.
Malco drives, hop step, fadeaway jumper for the lefty on the baseline. Can't drop it in. Ball's hit by Dante Workman out of bounds, and the Warriors hang on to it. Burgess stops underneath the basket. Good defense by Woodhoyle to take away the look. Dante Workman intercepts it and lost it. And Caden has now caught 2 balls tonight. One-handed, two-handed. I can't make fun of him that he can't catch anymore. Hines waits patiently, finds Burgess in the corner. Brendan Hines goes underneath.
Wall up.
Alco gets it ripped away from Dante Workman. And Triton 2-on-3 fast break. Patrick puts on the brakes. Goes to Swanson. Fakes it left. Now he'll drive. Stops on the free throw line. Out to Patrick. He'll try. Riffle patrols the baseline. Potoff not giving him any real estate tonight. Two talented defenses squaring off.
Get some cutters. Dive.
Riffle thought about it, uses the screen. Now he'll drive the baseline, elevates, goes up, and gets it partially blocked by Malco, and back go the Warriors. Malco lost his dribble. Patiently finds Jabin Hines. Now to Potoff. Up on top, Malco. Gets it knocked away again from Dante Workman. Lost the ball, now Potoff has it. Both sides showing some active hands here, Q.
You know, that's what both teams are going to need to do. Both teams want to get out and they want to push. They want to get those easy buckets.
Hines on the right wing, drives, stops inside the elbow, kicks it out. Burgess straight away three. Off the front iron, short of the mark. Rebound to Jabin Hines. Kicks out. Brendan Hines now will try the dribble and drive, but they're going to say a foul call underneath on the Trojans.
So Landon Patrick's going to pick up the first Trojan foul of the evening.
Jabin Hines triggers the inbound here momentarily. Scanning there from his spot, finds Potoff. Swanson tries to go. Winamac winning a foul call, goes out of bounds, and Triton takes over. Kind of a spot. That's kind of a tough call to make there.
It is. It's one of those plays it's a bang bang, and I'm glad I'm not an official. I wouldn't want to do it.
Absolutely not. But Hoyle on the elbow, goes in the corner. Swanson will try a three from the side and drops it in.
And you love seeing that from Julian. It's the second game that he's came out firing, not looking afraid to pull the trigger from deep.
Triton 3 baskets, 2 assists. Potoff, good defense by Riffle to hang with him. Brendan Hines drives, stops, good feed to Malco, goes up, draws the foul, and he goes line for the N1 opportunity. The Winamac student section showing up here tonight.
So Riffle's going to pick up his first.
So Malco with the first field goal for his team here. A chance for an N1 opportunity here. Shots on the way, and he gets 3 points the old-fashioned way as that one tickles the twine. Jaden Overmeyer in the ball game now, and so is Caden Large. Triton not afraid to go deep into their bench.
When there's zone offense, spread them out a little bit.
Riffle now. Rolls left, stops in the corner. Large down the baseline. Thought about it. Now he'll drive. Goes up strong. Bank is open.
Good shot fake right there by Large.
I told
up in the air.
I told Caden in the parking lot Wednesday night that move to the basket against Bethany Christian. I wish that shot would have dropped in as Hines is shot in and out. Rebound, Jaden Overmeyer.
Look to push. Look to push. Don't stop. Don't stop.
Riffle in the corner. Catch and shoot three. Can't drop it in. Malco with the rebound. Overmeyer trying to be disruptive, but some nice handles from Malco, but he lost it. Workman spins around. Dante takes off. Drives, goes up strong, and a charge call. Good positioning by Burgess to get out, Burgess get out in front, plant his feet, and Dante, once he kind of made that contact, he knew it.
Yeah, he knew it. He's trying to pull back from it, and it was too late.
Good play by Burgess. Both teams hungry for the basketball here in this one. Burgess top of the key.
Back door.
Jabin Hines top of the key. Now he drives. Knocked away from Workman again. Riffle trying to get there, but a foul call.
Looked like there might have been a little hook down here.
And that's Riffle's second. So his two, but also team's fourth.
Landon Patrick checks in on behalf of Julian Swanson. And Tanner Wood-Hoyle checks in on behalf of Riffle, those two fouls. And the first substitution for the Warriors as Braden Mathias. He'll check in for Potoff. Officials take a look at the scores table. No more substitutions. Here we go. Malco leaves it for Brendan Hines. In the corner now.
Coming up.
Goes to Mathias. Now to Hines. Burgess on the right wing. Back to Burgess. Backdoor, throws it away.
Oh.
He didn't catch that one. He let that hit the camera,
Yeah.
Ryan.
Oh, he about lost it over.
Oh, he's fired. He's
no.
fired. He's fired.
That ball was whipping through there.
At least I hit the leg.
Got to be quicker than that. Woodhoy on the elbow, outside to Patrick. He'll try the dribble drive. Stops there, kicks it out to Overmeyer. Workman. Triton 1 of 4 from beyond the arc. Workman tries to corral the ball. Adjustment, flight, can't drop it in. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Right now,
Take a charge. That's going the other way.
There you go. Dante Workman. Malco not happy.
Great hustle. Not the best shot on one end, but getting down and making sure to get a stop on the other.
So Malco picked up his first, team second.
By our count, Winamac out rebounding Triton 9-3. Triton's got to start cleaning up the boards.
Yep. Winamac doing a great job of getting into the lanes, and they're switching all the ball screens. So when you come up to set that screen, you're going to have to screen your own man. Trojan's going to have to recognize it.
Out to Woodhoy in the corner to Overmeyer. Jaden will attack. Pull-up jumper from the lane. Can't drop it in. Jabin Hines with the rebound. Jabin Hines now at the basketball. Coach Springer calling for last shot here. Matthias with the basketball. Tight defense by Caden Lards, and Jabin Hines close to the half-court line. Brendan Hines, pull-up jumper from the baseline. Can't get the friendly roll. Rebounded by Caden Large. Finds Patrick, and that's going to do it for the first quarter. Triton leads 9-3. We'll take a break. Be back for the second quarter right after this.
Some see a student athlete working on his shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success in life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
All right, second quarter about to get underway. Had a good first quarter. Winamac doing a nice job rebounding, not quite getting those shots to drop.
Yeah.
One of 9 from the field.
Yep.
And Triton there, 4 of 10 from the field.
Both
Look at me.
teams.
I did math.
Quick math.
Quick math.
Look at that.
Flashcards are finally starting to pay off.
I hated flashcards. My mom and dad. My dad would always get mad at me because I just, dads. Because then I start to cry. He's like, why are you crying? Because 8 times 8 was hard. Okay.
Oh, hi.
But it's 64. I do know that.
But Hoyle tries to split the defenders and a foul call right out of the gate here.
So Burgess going to pick up that first foul, first one for the second quarter.
McFarland, Woodhoyo, Patrick, Swanson, and Overmeyer, the 5 out there for Triton. Burgess, both Brendan and Jabin Hines, Malco, and Potoff out there on the floor for the Warriors. Ben McFarland.
Really got to get that defense moving. Get those shooters open. Good
Overmeyer,
shot.
good patience, and drops it in.
Great.
Yeah, nice look, let everybody fly by, and then just put her right on up.
Patrick to pick up Hines at center court. We're just freed up off the screen. Hands it off, Jabin Hines on the elbow. Steps back, tries to lose Woodhoyle off the step. Can't drop it in there. Goes down to Burgess. Out to Malco, they'll reset. Jabin Hines says, I'll take a 3. Count it for Jabin Hines. Good patience by him. He's got some range.
First to 3 behind the line to get the drop.
McFarland on the left wing. Goes to Overmeyer, tracks it down.
Drive, attack that defense. You got to make a move.
You just kind of rock them to sleep a little, and then you find that guy that was snoozed.
Dive, get some dives. There you go.
Now Patrick drives, pull-up jumper from the lane, count it.
Shot.
Triton endures the zone defense on that possession. Pot off now, up the floor. Triton settles into their man defense. Pot off on the left wing, leaves it for Burgess. He'll try. Stops there. Hands it off, pot off. Three-pointer on the way. Back-to-back threes for the Warriors. Just like that. Warriors 6 points here in the second quarter. Patrick now to McFarland in the corner with the ball fake. Goes to Overmeyer. Back to McFarland. Good thread to kneel down to Hoyle. Lost off his ankles. Goes back up with it. Can't get it to drop in. Overmeyer offensive board and foul on the putback. And then I believe it's on Burgess.
Rose might be going to the bench, get another shooter out there.
So Burgess going to pick up his team's second. The first Trojan to the line tonight.
And connects. So Workman checks in. And Alex Haig checks in for the Warriors, his first minutes. It's both number 20s on the other side, both with 2 fouls. Come off the side of the rim. Hines now across the timeline. Goes to Haig, hands off to Potoff on the left wing. Behind the back dribble. Good defense by Swanson.
That's a charge.
Hoyle trying to draw the charge, lost out of bounds. They'll say it stays here. It went off of Triton.
I like that they're willing to put their bodies out there on the line.
They kind of learned that from that Bethany Christian game. A couple times where they should have took a charge, did not. Brennan Hines goes through, intercepted by Swanson. Leaves it for Woodhoyle behind him, but he tracks it down.
Swing it, they're in man. Recognize.
Patrick.
Penetrate and dump. There you go.
Down to Woodhoyle underneath.
Swing it. Good ball movement by the Trojans.
Down to Woodhoyle, backing down, fighting through. Good defense there by Haig. Pull-up jumper again for Patrick. Back iron too strong. Back go the Warriors. Now to Hines. Goes to Potoff. Scanning. Hands it off.
Should have switched that.
Brendan Hines. And one opportunity. They're going to say Overmeyer hit him late.
Got to be faster with the communication.
So Overmeyer's going to pick up his first, team's first for this second quarter.
Caden Lars checks in on behalf of Overmeyer. Brendan Hines, a chance to do what they did earlier, converted an and one opportunity. Trying to cut it to 2. Can't get to convert. Swanson with the rebound. Patrick now leaves it for Workman on the right wing. Halfway gone here in the second. Patrick waits, now finds Workman. Feeds it down to Caden Large underneath. He'll adjust and he'll draw a foul.
So Haig picked up his first, team's third.
Large settles in and out. Triton shooting about 64% from the free throw line this season. Warriors pretty similar, 61%. Matthias checks in for Brendan Haynes. or Hines. Large corrects and connects on the second one. Now trying to trump the pressure in the full court.
Try to hurry up this Winamac offense is doing a really good job of getting the buckets going.
Bought off now in the corner of Swanson guarding.
So Swanson's going to pick up his first, team's second.
Swanson, very talented defensive player for this Trojan team. Matthias now with it. Goes to Potoff through his legs, lost it. Try and goes back the other way. Brendan Hines back in the game. He comes in for Jabin Hines. Large now goes to Workman. To Patrick on the left side. Finds Wood Hoyle, side of the lane, drives through, goes up, can't drop it in. Rebound and put back is Large. Is good.
Large doing a great job of getting in and making these minutes count.
Caden Large, very strong, talented player.
Got 5 points already.
Yep, leading the Trojans.
Malco top of the key.
That'd be travel, yep. Just a little fast stutter step.
Yep, just slid it just enough when he caught it.
These officials,
they're staying on it.
On it both ways.
As a fan, that's all you can ask for.
Consistency.
Yes. And as a player, that actually does do a lot as well. Start to learn what you can get away with.
Now to Swanson, deep
go.
three. Can't drop it in. Tipped around. Malco back the other way. The lefty leaves it for Haig. Now in the corner to Matthias. Finds Potoff cutting to the basket. Stops there on the side of the lane. Knocked away by Large. He regains control. Puts it on the floor. Kicks it out to Haig. The offense resets. Now to Hines. Both teams running their half-court offense well. And both half-court defenses playing well here in this first half. Hines south, he goes to Potoff. Triton fan base trying to fire up their defense. Goes to Matthias. Back to Potoff. That was a hot pass there.
Handoff.
Good backdoor cut. Haig can't drop it in. Banks close. And a foul call on the rebound.
So Haig's going to pick up his second, team's fourth.
Parker Zeter checks in. Large goes to Workman, top of the key, now goes to Patrick. Patrick drives in the lane, goes with the runner, drops it in. And that little about 10-foot spot there has been kind of open, and Triton's now starting to take advantage of it. Hines.
Patrick doing a great job of getting some separation. There he is on the defensive end.
Zeter goes to Hines. Jabin Hines tries to find Haig, kicks it out. Brendan Hines for three, can't drop it in. Tipped around, Potoff's put back up, and no good. Tipped around, and Potoff tracks down the offensive board, pull-up jumper inside the lane, drops it in. And Triton now going to slow it down. If you want a defense and half-court offense in a ball game on a Friday night, you're getting just that here. Saw the run and gun in the JV contest. The JV picked up their 6th win, staying undefeated in conference play. Trying to work it back and forth. Swanson and Hensley both with 20-plus points in the ball game. Almost Blaze Hensley and Swanson are almost automatic on the night. Now Triton's going to get going. Hands it off to Large. Goes to Woodhoyle. Top of the key. Intercepted by Potoff. Read it well. Up the floor. Javen Hines steps up, drops it in.
Those wanted to travel.
Patrick, full court heave on the way. Can't drop it in. And the Warriors outscored in that first quarter 9-3, but a 12-point second quarter draws them within 4 as they head to the halftime locker room.
Till that one sinks over there, then we'll know. See what we got halftime.
They're introducing the lower grade basketball.
You going to do it now, or are you going to do stats now, or are you going to wait?
Should be able to do stats that come through here. So team stats there, Winamac 1 of 2, Triton 2 of 4, so both 50%. Inside the arc, 4 of 12 and 7 of 13. Behind the arc, 2 of 5 and 1 of 5. Turnovers 11 and 3. Large with 5, Patrick with 4, Whithoyle with 4, Swanson and Overmeyer each with 3. Briffle, there those 2 fouls had to sit for a little bit. Winamac, Potoff with 5, Jabin Hines with, 5, Potoff with 5, Mako with 3, and Brendan Hines with 2. Base thing there's Burgess and Haig each with those 2 fouls.
All right, so we're going to introduce our Triton youngsters. We'll be back after the end of halftime, right here on the Triton Trojan Sports Network.
This time we'd like to recognize our 5th through 8th grade boys basketball team members. First with our 5th grade, Corbin Height, Benton Blackford, Malachi Workman, Gatlin Bontrager, Grady Fisher, Zane Mott, Dexter Mitterling, Riker Caswell, Weston Gorski, and Coach Josh Arnett. Now for our 6th grade, Levi Hensley, Gavin Bontrager, Cullen Long, Bryson Klaus, Cody Slabaugh, Garrett Hunsberger, Toby Sellers, Jace Fawcett, Porter Brookins, Corbin Potter, Jonah Larison, Jaden Long, George Norman, Charlie Johnson, Jacob Crooks, manager Eli Stichter, and coach Mark Christian. And now for our 7th grade, Lincoln Fear, Ethan Fisher, Caleb Bentley, Gavin Hoffer, Jackson Coleman, Jackson Ritchie, Hayden Dahl, Trevor Sell, Kaysen Arnett, Corgan Young, Luke Johnson. Managers are Tucker Crebaum and Hunter Crebaum. And coaches are Joe Wood and Joe White. And now for our 8th graders, Gavin Anderson, Justice Hensley, Ty Davis, Matthew Hernandez, Isaiah Brink, Owen Feldman, Tyler Payton, Aaron Fuller, Maddox Holloway, Camden Large. And your managers were Natalie Crooks and Addison Westaver, and coach is Josh Elsendor. Here's your Triton Trojans 5th through 8th grade boys basketball team. Thank you, coaches. Thank you, parents. Thank you, students, for representing our school well.
Amer, Indiana. Of course, that game after this one. But also, if you're rooting for Triton or Winamac, the energy is high for this ball game we're going to have here in the trench. Malco in the high post. Now he'll drive from the elbow. Elevates. Bank is open. And Triton strikes first. Workman now goes down to Whithoyo. Bank is open. The assist to Dante Work screen. Now he'll drive the baseline. Elevates, goes up and gets it Partially blocked by Malcolm. On the elbow, goes in the corner. Swanson will try a three from the side and drops it in. Brendan Hines drives, stops, good feed to Malco. Goes up, draws the foul, and he goes down the baseline. Thought about it. Now he'll drive, goes up strong. Bank is open. Dante takes off. Drives, goes up strong, and a charge call. Right now,
charge. That's going the other way.
There you go.
Shooter's open. Good
Overmeyer,
shot.
good patience, and drops it in. Out to Malco, they'll reset. Javen Hines says, I'll take a three. Count it.
Get some dives. There you go.
Now Patrick drives. Pull-up jumper from the lane. Count it.
Shot.
Hands it off. Pot off. Three-pointer on the way. Back-to-back threes for the Warriors. Overmeyer offensive board and foul on the putback, and then I believe it's on Burgess. Brendan Hines goes through. Intercepted by Swanson. Hands it off.
Should have switched that.
Brendan Hines. And one opportunity, they're going to say Overmeyer hitting him late. Wood Hoyle, side of the lane. Drives through. Goes up. Can't drop it in. Rebound. Put back is large. Patrick drives in the lane, goes with the runner, drops it in. Good. Tipped around, and Potoff tracks down the offensive board, pull-up jumper inside the lane, drops it in. Sent it by Potoff. Read it well. Up the floor. Javen Hines steps up, drops it in.
Those wanted to travel.
All right, welcome back, everyone, to the Terrace of the Trojan Trench. Andy O'Hara alongside me here, Quentin Amson, Kenny Barnhart, the Hall of Famer Orion Limler, Caden, Trent, Silas, and Chris running our sideline cameras and main camera and social media here tonight. As we're broadcasting live on YouTube in the IHSA Champions Network, Triton leads by 4 here to start the half. But I'll tell you what, Winamac needed a big second quarter, and that's exactly what they just got.
Yep, and as the Trojans, you gotta look at that, and you gotta put your foot back down on the accelerator. You guys got to start moving. When Winamac goes to that 2-3, the Trojans are having a hard time of getting that offense doing anything. And then great job by Winamac recognizing that, and they've just been running it, and they've been getting turnovers and easy buckets on the other end.
All right, 5 seconds away. Patrick, Swanson, Riffle, Workman, Woodhoyo the 5, Malco, Burgess, Brendan and Jabin Hines, and Potoff rounding out the 5 for the Warriors as they settle in now.
Okay.
Hines will start with it. Across the timeline. Goes to Potoff, top of the key. Trying to lose Riffle. Pull up 3, contested. Short of the mark. Good defense by Riffle. And Patrick takes his time bringing it up. Enters the center circle, rolls to the left, now finds Woodhoyo. Goes to Riffle. Trying to get moving. Workman will try a 3. Count it from the corner.
Great screen right there by Tanner. Giving Dante the easy look.
Hines relieves the offensive set to the players on the floor. Goes to Potoff. Uses the screen to his left. He'll drive. Side of the lane. Dump down to Burgess. Banks open.
Nice good look underneath there for a wide open guy.
Swanson from beyond the arc.
Back
He'll
in their
kick it.
zone.
Kicks it to Workman. He wants it right back. Calls for it. He'll dial a 3. Connects.
Go. That's what the Trojans were needing.
You only had one of them to drop in that first half, and here you got 2 back-to-back.
There's also an update from South Bend. Mason and Lindsay are still there. He's not listening.
Nope,
We saw the snow melted.
Yeah, they cleaned that off pretty quick.
Yep. Bought off. Goes to Jabin Hines. Top of the key. He works against Swanson.
Great defense right there by Swanson. Stay in front of his man. Good hands by Workman.
Knocks it away. Patrick the other way in a hurry. Goes to Riffle. He'll drive. Elevates with the floater. Can't get the friendly roll. Knocked away. Patrick receives the long rebound. Goes to Riffle in the corner. They'll try a 3. Steps back. Counted for Riffle. The mailman delivers from the corner.
This is exactly what you needed when you got those early fouls and then they're coming out shooting. Whatever Coach Groves told them in the locker room, it's resonating.
Yeah, come out here and get those 9 points just right off the bat.
Winamac takes their first time out, a 30-second timeout. Jason Gross fired up, steps out, greets his players out on the floor.
Love to see that. Definitely was in there probably talking to them about their energy. You could tell in that second quarter there just wasn't much energy.
Oh.
They weren't getting, the offense was stagnant, and you could just tell they were trying to just get to halftime.
You know, when Jason Groves said last year, this is a fun group to coach. He really enjoys coaching this group that's out there on the floor here tonight.
Oh, I mean, I would too. I mean, it's probably fun when you can close your eyes, pick 5 different guys, and they can go in and run your offense. As a coach, that's got to be a lot of stress just lifted off your shoulder because now you don't need a plan when you can have substitutions.
Also, happy birthday to Chad Patrick. Today's his birthday.
Oh, well, this must be the birthday week.
It's the birthday week. Travis's was yesterday.
Yep.
I was Tuesday. Julian's was Wednesday.
Then the big one next Wednesday.
Yep, there's a couple on that day. No, wait a minute.
Next Wednesday.
Tuesday, then Wednesday.
Yep.
Sorry. Hines rolls right.
There you go.
Taken away by Swanson. One-on-one fast break. Elevates with the right hand.
Ooh.
Can't get it. Put back by Workman. No good and a foul.
What is that smell? So good.
The food back here. I told you food was back here.
My wife had it. What is it?
It's hamburger
goulash?
helper.
That's hamburger helper? Look like goulash. It looked really good.
So Burgess going to pick up his 3rd.
Nice damage going.
Your Workman's first shot.
Workman off the front iron, missed the second. Potoff gets the rebound. On across the half-court line. A foul call on Triton.
So Swanson's going to pick up his second, team's first for this third quarter.
Hines scanning, waiting patiently. Finds Brendan Hines. Catch and shoot three off the inbound. Couldn't quite catch it. And the Triton Youngstons let him hear it.
Loud in our own student section.
Swanson drives. Good feed to Woodhoyle. Blocked by Burgess.
He
Put
stays
back
with
is
it.
good. And one opportunity coming for the collector, Tanner Woodhoyle.
Good
Burgess,
exchange.
so yeah, his fourth.
So Alex Haig will check in. Had some nice minutes there for Burgess in the first half. Checks in now here. 5:27 to go in the third. Woodhoyle gets 3 points the old-fashioned way. Rattles that one home. Malco goes to Brendan Hines. Hines exits the center circle to his right. Goes to Haig, hands it off to Jabin Hines, feeds it right back, give and go, couldn't finish. Swanson with the rebound. Stops, tops the key, gives it to Patrick. Feeds it down, Woodhoyle by himself, puts it in. Good ball move by Triton as they extend their lead. Now to Malco on the right wing, hands it off to Jabin Hines. He drives, kicks it out. Haig, he'll try the drive, gets it knocked away. Workman hits the deck. Good job by Hines to dribble over the player. Pot off in the corner. Working against Patrick, the isolation, lost it.
So Patrick's going to pick up his second, team's second.
Potoff gets the basketball off the foul call. Mate, Jabin Hines with it. Goes down to Malco on a foul call on Triton as they're starting to accumulate here.
I think Workman used that offhand to hold him down to try to reach, so picked up his second.
Sounded like Coach Groves was trying to plead his case for Dante, saying that there's a little hook action going on down there.
Jabin Hines settles in, triggers the inbound. Looking for Malco. He likes to go outside. Out of Haig. Goes to Potoff. Thought about spotting up. Now he drives against Swanson, backing him down. Potoff leans into a jumper. Off the front iron, no good. Woodhoyle with the rebound. Workman up the floor, pass the near side here. He'll set it up. Hands off to Patrick. Out to Workman. He'll drive, splits the defenders, lost the basketball, regains control, slaps it out to Swanson. He'll drive the lane, adjusts, blocked and a foul call.
So Jabin Hines is going to pick up his first, team's third. Swanson has not been there tonight.
And gets the first to roll home. So Matthias will check in. Swanson connects on the second. We're going to track Malco the full length of the floor. Hines now working against Patrick. Leaves it for Haig. Outside to Brendan Hines. Finds Jabin underneath. Matthias works it to Malco. Team's leader in points, stops inside the arc. Leaves it for Matthias. Knocked away. Riffle takes off. The official got in the way. Riffle upset. I mean, the official, it's kind of, it's like football. They're out there. There's a potential they could be in the way of the play.
Ooh. Yeah, that hit probably doesn't feel too good coming from the.
Yeah, he's still kind of.
Yeah, Gage comes flying. Gage, he moves quick, man.
He's fast.
He's a guy you don't get hit by in football. As Woodhoyle gets the loose ball, back of the Trojans. Swanson spots for a 3 straight away. Can't get the roll. And a foul called on the Warriors.
That's just a great job by Dante Workman to hustle down there and just get the position down low.
So Malco is going to pick up his second, team's 4th.
Patrick goes to Workman.
They're in their zone. See what the Trojans drew up.
Patrick directing. Leaves it for Workman. Lost the basketball. Hines back to the way. Goes to Matthias. Pull up 3. In and out. Rebound Riffle. Riffle goes through. And a blocking foul as Jabin Hines kind of got there. Tried to draw the charge. Right idea. But look at the foul.
Trojans be going.
Yeah,
should be shooting.
Yeah,
right?
Jabin Hines was. Yep.
Yeah, they're going to be shooting.
Yep, should be shooting.
We were going to see him. We were going to see my dad later today, but since he's here.
Well, yeah. Might as well come say hello.
Yeah.
So Riffle to the line for the bonus. Drops it in. Now on the scoreboard, they have it wrong.
What?
There should be 5 team fouls on the Warriors and 3
Yeah, they got
on the
them
Triton.
swapped.
They got them swapped. Well, it should be 3 for Triton.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Oop, I think Waldo just went off the side of the screen.
Hines now. Goes to Malco on the right wing. Feeds it down in.
Good
Potoff
little
goes up.
action right there.
A foul call.
That's a great little action right there by Winamac. Both of them came down, set a screen, and they just kind of read each other's defenders, and great slip.
So Riffle's going to pick up his 3rd, team's 4th.
Potoff to the line for 2.
Hasn't been to the line yet this evening.
The Triton youngsters making some noise. Potoff automatic on the first. 63% free throw shooter the line. Potoff again settles in. Shots on the way. Finds it at the bottom of the net. Try with a 19-4 run here in this 3rd quarter. Goes to Wayne Reichert, who checks in. Caden Large and Overmeyer also in. I say Potoff was holding is the call, I believe, by the official.
Yep. So Potoff's going to pick up his 1st.
I'm not so sure they understand where they're at down there with the scores table.
Maybe they're watching. No, they're not watching the game.
Oh, no, they're good now. Swanson connects on that one. Swanson good on the second. Yeah, they still haven't flipped. Never mind, they still haven't flipped. Potoff rolls right. Leaves it for Brendan Hines. Looking. Goes back door to Malco. Riker trying to part the waters. He tracks it down. Goes to Overmeyer. Swanson. Riker sets the screens. Overmeyer patrols the baseline. Large hands it off to Swanson. He'll drive in the lane. Kicks it out. Overmeyer. Thought about the 3. Now goes to Patrick. Patrick settling it in. Uses the screen. Stops in the lane. Out to Overmeyer.
Good movement by the Trojans. Good patience.
Meyer running out of time. Got to get rid of it. And 3-second lane violation. It's running out of time. As Parker Zeter checks in. Things are underway in South Bend.
Yep.
Pot off on the right side. Intercepted by Overmeyer. Riker with the travel. Hines now across the half-court line. Goes to Zeter. Leaves it for Malco. Baseline. Runner on the assist.
It gets him 5 points.
Swanson now. Goes to Large. 30 seconds to go now. Patrick now. Leaves it for Swanson. It's working away. Out to Patrick. Now Triton's going to have to get going. Hands it to Swanson. Goes to Overmeyer. Steps through with the runner. Sider's got it. Stops. Full court heave. Doesn't quite connect. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Triton leads 40-21. We'll take a break. Be back here for the fourth right after this.
Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
All right, fourth quarter about to get underway. Triton with the lead. You know, Q, a lot of things went Triton's way there. 21 points put up in that third quarter. Really answered that big second quarter by the Warriors, but Winamac's going to have to get back on track.
Yeah, and I mean, with Winamac, you just got to go back to what you did in the first half. You gotta. If you're in that zone, you got to trust your zone. You got to slide to your spots, and the Trojans are unfortunately just doing a really good job of moving the ball. And of course, they came out firing on all cylinders, and they went 3 for 3 pretty quickly from deep. So Trojans are already getting it hot from beyond the arc, and now Winamac, you just need to buckle up and try to fight back.
Well, if you're trying, a big thing for them to also got to keep your composure and keep yourself under control. There was a few times there where they were kind of getting ahead of themselves and kind of moving out of control with the basketball, some silly turnovers, but now it's time to clean those things up, and you have to close out here because Winamac's a team that is capable of putting up points in a hurry, and their offense running well. I mean, of course, some foul trouble, but yet we'll see how they handle this fourth quarter.
And sometimes your body moves a lot faster than your brain can go, so sometimes you just got to take that dribble and that breath and just breathe and take a second. So
Workman on the elbow in the corner for Riffle. He hit one earlier. Gets a second one to drop. The mailman delivers another one.
That gets him up to 8 points for this evening.
Zider with it.
Steal.
Workman back the other way. Leaves it for Patrick up with the right hand. Up and in. Banks open. He assists to Dante Workman.
There's a steal there, too.
Yep. Yeah. Hines now with it. Goes to Potoff. Swanson trying to pick his pocket from behind. And Potoff Shows off the good mid-range jumper as he connects.
He's leading all Winamac with 9.
Out to Workman. Hands it off to Swanson. Now to Riffle. They'll work it around the perimeter. Workman pull-up jumper blocked by Malco. Hines now works, drives from the top of the key to the lane, up and in, banks open. Riffle receives the ball on the left side. Now to Workman, to Patrick. Hines trying to initiate some movement.
So Hines going to get his second. Team's first for this fourth quarter.
Goes to Patrick. Hands it off to Swanson. Back to Patrick. He drives. Back door, but tipped by Hines, but Patrick tracks it down. Wood Hoyle there gets the loose ball. Riffle for 3 on the way. Count it. Deep 3 for Riffle. Back-to-back threes.
That's how you drove it up, right? I mean, tip pass right into an open 3.
I'm sure they practiced that. Jabin Hines on the right wing. Waits for Malco, top of the key. He'll drive. Kicks it out. Hines with the crossover. Goes again. Goes up strong. And gets it.
Tanner should have just kind of sat there. But that's going to make him pick up his first, team's first.
So Jabin Hines, the line shooting 2. First one. Gets the friendly bounce. Hines again hit the first. Back iron on the second. Workman boxes out and gets the rebound. Patrick directing. Lost the dribble, regains control. Now he'll try to split through in a foul call.
So Brendan Hines going to pick up his third.
Matthias checks in for Jabin Hines.
Checking in for the Warriors, number 23, Braden Matthias.
Patrick now outside, working against Hines. Out to Riffle, corner 3 again. Riffle and Fuego here on the fourth quarter.
14 points, 4 or 6 behind that arc back there.
Mailman working overtime here in the fourth. Zider for 3.
Got to get those packages shipped before Christmas.
A foul call on the rebound.
Swanson is going to pick up his third, team's second.
Timeout, full timeout for the Warriors. That'll be their second. 3 remaining.
Timeout, Warriors. Full timeout.
So, of course, this is the final game of 2024 well, for the boys.
Yep.
But tomorrow, we're back in action for the girls against Pioneer.
Yep, evening game, shortened JV, I believe.
Yep, only 2 quarters, so that'll start at 6, and after that, it'll be the varsity girls. That'll end their year before they get ready to start the 2025 season.
And the Trojans.
And then the boys are back, and they will be at LaVille to start 2025.
Yes, that's a Tuesday night game, if I remember right.
Then they get a 3-game homestand, including the Bi-County tournament, which they drew Culver.
Yep.
So that'll be the second of the 2 games that night. But like we said, the built-in kind of weather event.
What they've kind of done here in the last couple of years because of weather, they've had to shorten them up on the night, so they just started it this way. So no Monday night.
Nope.
So everything's Tuesday night.
Yep.
Utilize both gyms at all 4 locations.
Yep.
And so
And I believe it'll be JV girls will be in the TAC.
Yep.
On the same night, so we'll be in here with the varsity teams.
Yep, and then
JV boys get a break all the way until
Saturday morning.
Saturday morning.
Because Culver doesn't have enough for a JV, so they'll get the bye.
Drew Moss, I'm doing some nice things there in Culver. Shot off the mark. And a foul call on Swanson underneath.
That'll be number 4 on him.
Yep. So Swanson does pick up his 4th.
And Caden Large will check with him, so
Not
key
only
defensive present now off the floor.
And also 10 points he's got in this evening.
Not only that, I mean, that means there's 3 on Triton right now.
And Brendan Hines hits from the corner.
Gets him to 7.
Trojans only can give up 1 more foul, so you're going to have to be really smart.
Workman inside the three-point line, goes out to Large. He'll take Potoff off the dribble.
Oh.
Tyus keeping tabs on Riffle, who gets freed up in the corner, lost the ball out of bounds. The Warriors take back over. Hines with it now up the floor. Pot up top of the key. Working against Large. Off the dribble. Stops. Fadeaway jumper in the lane. And can't get the roll. Riffle with the rebound. Riffle drives in the lane. Lost it. And a foul call. So Jabin Hines checks in for Matthias. Inside the halfway point here, the 4th quarter. Patrick with the ball fake, now finds Riffle off the inbound. Workman now drives. Lee tries to leave for Wood Hoyle. Malco got a piece of that one again. Now Riffle trying to pressure. Sider for 3 from the corner. Count it.
Coach, take a 30-second timeout.
See that momentum?
Bring these boys back in and hey, we need to refocus.
Yep.
Hash some things out.
In this 4th quarter, score is 11-11.
And like I said, I mean, Triton's going to have to keep their composure and play discipline here. I mean, you know, they're kind of getting out of control at times. They got to be more control with the basketball and their passes because Winamac doing a nice job getting the hand on the ball.
And Winamac's making the most out of their possessions right now. I mean, they're going down, they're moving the ball. You know, sometimes they're taking a little ISO, but they're going up and they're getting good shots, high-quality shots by dribble, drive, and kick.
All right. Zider with the big 3. Had it marked down on my thing, but I think I put I before E. That's my bad. I don't know. Patrick in front of the scorer's table. Workman now, guarded by Malco. Workman off the drive. Elevates. Bank is closed. Jabin Hines with the rebound. Back go the Warriors. Hines drives, kicks out. Brendan Hines for 3. Can't drop it in when Hoyle gets the rebound.
I like this.
Spread
them out, get them away.
And Riffle in the corner, Triton slowing it down. Like I said, spread them out. Large goes to Workman. To Patrick. He'll drive the lane. Feeds it to Riffle. Reverse lay-in. It's beautiful, and it's in. Spectacular turn of events there. 3 for Potoff. Answers right back with a laser from the right wing.
So he's got 12.
Brendan Hines, I believe, going to get called for the foul.
And that's going to be his 4th. Team's 3rd.
Swanson now will check in with his 4 fouls for Large.
Tell them to be smart. Both coaches trusting their players, both of them with 4 fouls. Swanson and Hines.
The horn sounded.
Inadvertent. I think he hit it instead of the clock.
Winamac will use their second 30-second timeout. They will have 2 full timeouts remaining. I'm trying. The big thing is you got to continue to just take care of the basketball and just do what you control what you can control, which is how you move. And we saw a nice turn of events there with the reverse lay-in and the way they set things up. I mean, that's what you want to see. And on the flip side, Winamac doing a lot of nice things. I mean, they're not going away. You got to appreciate the fight this group has got.
And that's what they're going to keep doing. They're just going to keep on fighting. I mean, with the Trojans, they got to control their communication and switching on defense. If they're going to switch, then they're going to have to do it. They got to do it hard because that's what's getting them is on defense. They're just letting up some easy shots.
Swanson triggers the inbound in front of his home fans. Trying to find somewhere. Waits for Workman to get freed up. Workman quickly up the floor. Goes to Riffle. Corner 3 again. Count it. Riffle continues to be on fire here in the 4th quarter.
That is his 5th 3.
Yep, 5 of 7 back there. 19 points.
Pot off. Can't answer back. Patrick back the other way. Swanson drives against Malco. Leaves it for Woodhoyle. Elevates. Blocked by Malco. Patrick leaves it up high for Workman. Gets it right back from Dante. Goes to Riffle. Thought about it now. He'll take it. Blocked by Hines and a foul call from the far official. Triton send the reserves in.
So Brendan's going to foul out.
Was on Brendan?
That's what he come over.
Yeah, I thought it was on.
That's what I thought.
That's what I would have called the.
He was the one that chased around the screen.
That's what I thought.
Yep. There we go.
Okay.
So that's what I was thinking. It should have been Jabin. So that's going to be his 3rd.
Ooh. Riffle connects on the 1st. Puts up a $20 bill on the scoreboard. And like I said, part of his three-point shooting, Triton 57% from beyond the arc. Tickles the twine on the 2nd. Overmeyer patiently waits as Isaiah Vaca, Ben McFarland, Wayne Reichert, and Isaac Quintana out there all on the floor. Riffle perfect on that trip. The mailman clocks out for the night.
22.
Had a slow start, and he just caught fire, and he didn't want to give it up.
And, kudos to him, sat the rest of the first those 2 fouls. When he got back in, made the most of his minutes. Spin move by Potoff, and he'll draw. Oh, they're going to say the foul is on the floor. Maybe the 14th foul.
If you're the Trojan players out here right now, Coach Groves has you out here with 1 minute and 42 seconds left. He wants to see how well you guys execute. So that's what you got to do when you're out here. You got to execute, play defense, play tough, finish the game strong.
Jabin Hines leans with the runner in and out. Fighting for is Isaiah Vaca with the rebound. The senior will go to the line for 2.
So Jabin's going to pick up his 4th. That's also team's 5th.
Vaca settles in, the senior sharpshooter. First one, drops in. That fires up the student section. Isaiah Vaca's one you really got to appreciate. He has really grown since his freshman season.
He really has. And
tickles the twine on the second.
growing up here in Bourbon, he was always one of those kids that was always at the park shooting, no matter if it was rain or shine. He was always out there.
Hines drives to the baseline, a foul call. And that'll be the 5th team foul on the Trojans.
So Reichert's going to pick up his first.
And the first one in and out. Vaca relays. Communication from coach. Give us a friendly reminder.
Take it with you.
Tickles the twine on the second. McFarland now. Up the floor. Final minute nearing here. Meyer drives with the runner and draws the foul.
So Matthias picked up his first.
And the first one cannot connect.
Alex Hay checking in for the Warriors.
Triton has matched their season high of 61 in their first home, so 60 points seems to be a theme here on their home floor. Can't connect on the second one. Potoff goes outside to Matthias. Right to Potoff, ripped away from Isaac Quintana. McFarland to Vaca. Trying to look for Riker, gets it knocked away from Hines. Matthias, good, patient, running down the floor but couldn't get the finish. Hines with the putback and can't get the friendly bounce. It's a fight for the basketball. Jump ball will be the call. The Warriors hang on to it.
So since I won't, see you till next year.
Oh, my gosh.
Had to get it in. I need to know, what's your favorite Christmas movie?
Well, there's a tradition in the O'Hara household, and Christmas Eve you watch It's a Wonderful Life, and it's got to be the black and white version on TV. And a dagger for Zider. Although Die Hard's close.
I was just about to say
Die Hard's a close.
It is a Christmas movie. They say Merry Christmas, and they do it in Lethal Weapon 1 as well.
Just saying. Exactly. There's another one. That's tied for second for me.
Yeah, and you know what? Guess what? There's a Christmas tree. They say Merry Christmas, and it's a happy ending. So
I don't think we're going to do any post-game interviews because there's something else going on that we want to kind of keep tabs on here tonight. But Triton going to win 61-38. So Triton picks up their 6th win of the season, continue with perfection in the Hoosier North.
No, they put that one up there so I can see if it's synced. Yep. Once that changes over to where Mr. Riffle has 22, then we'll know it's synced.
So, of course, tomorrow night we'll be back tomorrow night for the girls as they will host Pioneer.
So there, if we got team stats there, Winamac 5 of 8, Triton 15 of 20. 4 2-pointers, Triton 11 of 24, shooting 46%. 9 of 24 at 38%. 3-pointers, 8 of 14, 57%. Big ones there for Riffle. And then 5 of 15. Turnovers 19 to 10. There we said Riffle there, 22 points, had those 3 fouls, but then the 2 sat out there for a little bit, and they come in and take advantage. Swanson with 10, Whithoyer with 9, Patrick 6, Large 5, Workman 4, Overmeyer 3, Vaca 2, and they needed somebody with 1, but didn't work out. So Potoff then ended up with 12 for Winamac, Brandon Hines with 8, Jabin Hines with 6, Malco with 5, Zider with 5, and that rounds out the scoring for the Winamac Warriors.
All right, so that being said, we're going to hang it up here because we want to get home and watch the other game here tonight.
Yep.
And that being said, and until next time, remember the Trojan way. Notre Dame or Indiana, of course, that game after this one. But also, if you're rooting for Triton or Winamac, the energy is high for this ball game we're going to have here in the trench. Malco in the high post. Now he'll drive from the elbow, elevates, bank is open, and Triton strikes first. Workman now goes down to Whithoyo. Bank is open. The assist to Dante or screen. Now he'll drive the baseline, elevates, goes up, and gets it partially blocked by Malco. On the elbow, goes in the corner. Swanson will try a three from the side and drops it in. Brendan Hines drives, stops, good feed to Malco, goes up, draws the foul, and he goes down the baseline. Thought about it. Now he'll drive, goes up strong. Bank is open. Dante takes off, drives, goes up strong, and a charge call. Right now,
Take a charge. That's going the other way.
There you go.
Shooter's open. Good
Overmeyer,
shot.
good patience, and drops it in. Out to Malco, they'll reset. Javen Hines says, I'll take a three. Count it.
Get some dives. There you go.
Now Patrick drives. Pull-up jumper from the lane. Count it.
Shot.
Hands it off. Pot off. Three-pointer on the way. Back-to-back threes for the Warriors. Overmeyer offensive board and foul on the putback, and then I believe it's on Burgess. Brendan Hines goes through. Intercepted by Swanson. Hands it off.
Should have switched that.
Brendan Hines. And one opportunity, they're going to say Overmeyer hitting him late. Woodhoyle, side of the lane, drives through, goes up, can't drop it in. Rebound and put back is large. Patrick drives in the lane, goes with the runner, drops it in. Good. Tipped around, and Potoff tracks down the offensive board, pull-up jumper inside the lane, drops it in. Sent it by Potoff. Read it well. Up the floor. Javen Hines steps up, drops it in. Trying to get moving. Workman will try a three. Count it from the corner. The screen to his left. He'll drive. Side of the lane. Dump down to Burgess. Banks open. Kicks it to Workman. He wants it right back. Calls for it. He'll dial a three. Connects. Goes to Riffle in the corner. They'll try a three. Steps back. Count it for Riffle on one fast break. Elevates with the right hand. Can't get it. Put back by Workman. No good. And a foul. Drives. Good feed to Woodhoyle. Blocked by Burgess. Put back is good. And one opportunity. Tops the key. Gives it to Patrick. Feeds it down. Woodhoyle by himself. Puts it in. Control. Slaps it out to Swanson. He'll drive the lane. Adjusts. Blocked and a foul call. Leaves it for Malco. Baseline. Workman on the elbow in the corner for Riffle. He hit one earlier. Gets a second one to drop.
Steal.
Workman back the other way. Leaves it for Patrick up with the right hand. Up and in. Banks open. Workman pull-up jumper blocked by Malco. Hines now works, drives from the top of the key to the lane. Up and in. Banks open. Woodhoyle there gets the loose ball. Riffle for three on the way. Count it. Out to Riffle. Corner three again. Riffle and Fuego here on the fourth quarter.
Not only that, I mean, that means there's three on Triton right now.
And Sider for three from the corner. Count it to Patrick. He'll drive the lane. Feeds it to Riffle. Reverse lay-in. It's beautiful, and it's in. Three for Potoff. Answers right back with a laser. Goes to Riffle. Corner three again. Count it, Riffle. Swanson drives against Malco. Leaves it for Woodhoyle. Elevates. Blocked by Malco. Life, and it's got to be the black and white version on TV. And a dagger for Zider.